What is up, everybody? It's Jeremy from Start Your Systems, and today is Friday, so we got another Reflex track review to do here today. And I'm going to get right into it as I pick all my stuff. This week, we're going to be doing National, called Bump Park by Vakeli. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Probably butchered it. But it's a fairly old track. It was released about a year ago. Actually released a month before the Rubicon, so it's older than the Rubicon. But it is a very fun track. I have played it before, and yeah, let's get right into the review, I guess. As I go a little bit later than the gate drop. That's all right. First things first. This first turn is actually kind of weird, or this first little part of the track, as I case that too. You'll see why in a minute if you haven't played this track yet. I'm assuming most people have played this track. Like I said, it's about a year old, so... anyways, right here, you gotta rail that outside and, well... attempt to whip glitch. I don't know what just happened right there. But that's a huge quad, and the only way to do it without a whip glitch is if you absolutely rail that outside. And then obviously if you hit the outside, you're gonna have to triple that next section. I'm a little bit behind, but that's alright. Right here, try to hit this inside, but you're gonna have to be a little bit careful a few laps into the race if you're racing around with a couple buddies, because that inside's gonna get really chewed up, and a couple laps in you're gonna get that insta crash where like you get into a rut and you just automatically fall off the bike. So you just got to be a little careful with that. Sections that I'm going through are pretty self-explanatory right now. Nothing too difficult, but right here, see, now we're back in the first turn, and then we're going back down the start straight. Then the finish line is right here. Nice big finish line. Throw some style. And then right here, nice little scrub. And throw a big whip for the fans that aren't on the track. And then we circulate back onto the track. So that first turn is actually used both ways, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know, he did a good job with that layout, making it work both sides. Right there, as you can see, I didn't get a good run up that hill, so I cased everything. Right here, I'm just showing you guys the whoop section. Obviously, I think the quad is the way to go, because then right here, you're stuck to the inside, and then you got a double-double. Once again, I think the triple is faster right there, but you may be able to make that double-double work depending on how quickly you actually hit it. Once again, hit that inside to get a nice run up that hill, because if you don't, you lose a lot of time. So, like I said, you got to be careful a couple laps in, because it's going to get deeper and deeper, and you'll get that insta crash. Right here, I don't know if railing this outside is actually quicker. Definitely not quicker right there. Right here, if you hit this one just right, not like that, but like that second roller on the inside, if you hit it just right, it's like you don't even hit it. But it's very, very hard to get, at least in my opinion. It is not the final lap, actually. Right here, I'm going to try to get this inside. I don't think the inside's really... I mean, not as slow as I thought it was going to be, but I think my line would just to be go outside, scrub that triple as hard as you can, and then jump over the next triple. See right here, as you can tell, I got a better run up the hill, but I did overshoot the first little double, so I actually cased the next two. And casing the quad. I probably should have threw in a whip glitch. A lot of these jumps are pretty big, but you can do them without a whip glitch. Like I said, you just got to carry your speed through the corners, and you'll be good to go. I'd say about lap 3 or 4, maybe lap 5, depending on how many people you're racing with on that inside. You're gonna have to be careful with. If you're racing with like a full lobby, obviously, it's probably gonna be like lap 3 that you're gonna have to be careful on that inside. But for me, seeing as how I'm the only one on the track, I should be able to take that inside every lap, no problem. Yeah, I'm not hitting that inside right. I'm actually hitting the second rut. And those ruts right there in the first turn area hold you very, very well. So you can, wow, that's a terrible whip. But as I was saying, they hold you very well, so you can pretty much just pin it all the way through. Nice little scrub. I cannot throw whips right now. Let's try to, that inside is way too difficult to get. You got to land that triple like perfectly. But now that I've pretty much gone through all the lines that there are on the track, I really like this track. I think the layout's really cool. It's got like a local style feel to it, as I'm gonna case this quad again, even with the whip glitch. You know, it has those bleachers right there in that corner, as you can see, but like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a pro national. You know, but the layout flows really, really well together. The only thing I don't like is like in these tighter corners, it's kind of hard to get a drive through the corner. But, you know, kind of just breaking it up a little bit so it's not wide open all over the place. So I kind of do like that. And especially with more people on the track, obviously the tighter corners are going to get more difficult as the race goes on. But all in all, this track is super, super fun. As you guys can see in the background right there in that corner, there is a Supercross track, and I may have to do a review on that. I haven't played it yet, so I think that may be a good review, or a good track for next week's review. We'll have to see. Goon Whip again, and I don't know if that's a quick lap on the track, but like I said, I really do enjoy the track. Kelly did a very good job on it, and I'm not too sure if he's made other tracks for the community, but I will do some research on that. He's got a lot of talent, as you can see on this track. Definitely a very, very fun track, like I've said like 4 times already. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like. Let me know what you think of the track if you've played it. I'm assuming you have. Like I said, it's about a year old. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next week for the MX vs ATV Reflex track review. See you guys.